Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. I decided to do a kind of an updates video since I didn't post anything last week. Just give you some updates on what's going on in our lives, my overtone hair color, what's going on with our home purchase, and just in general updates and what we've been up to. So to start out, the overtone hair color. I really like it. I love the way it turned out. My only problem is the pictures that you guys saw in the last video was unwashed. That is, I had just rinsed it out and so it held on really well. But after I washed it, it definitely faded a lot. It was still there, but not nearly as bold as it was in the pictures that you guys saw. Obviously, I could buy the daily conditioner and use that to keep the color in, but I didn't. So that is just something, as I guess you could say, a little bit of a warning, is that the color does not stay that bold all the time. I should have done a few progress photos of the time lapse of washing my hair and how it faded, but I didn't think about it. So I apologize. If it's something you're still interested in, I completely support them. I think they're a great company. They have also sent emails to let their customers know that their shipping is even more delayed than when I got it. So that's just also a fair warning. One of the other updates is one of the reasons I didn't post last week is because one of our pets passed away. We had 2 cats and a dog, and one of our cats, the oldest one, Casper, unfortunately passed away on the 7th. He hadn't been doing very well, and so he just passed away. He was an old cat. He was, I think, we calculated 16 and 18 years old, and he has been in our family for pretty much his entire life. I think we got him when he was maybe 2 or 3 or 4, so he wasn't very old when we got him, and he lived a very long and good life, but he had not been doing very well since the end of January. So we kind of knew it was coming, but it still never makes it very easy to say goodbye to a wonderful cat. I will put a picture of him right here so you can see what he looks like. I also want to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me and sent me messages and texted me when I posted on social media about it. It was very wonderful to have that support. I know I posted it and within 38 seconds someone texted me and said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear about Casper." So that made it a little easier. It's never easy, but to see the overwhelming support and love from my friends and family was definitely easier. So thank you for that. Moving on to our home purchase. We have hit a few snags along the way, but nothing severe. We had our real estate agent that we had been dealing with from the beginning up until obviously very recently. She was furloughed because of everything going on in the world. So we had to switch real estate agents. Luckily, she was able to tell us, "This is who I'm going to move you to. He's really wonderful." And he is absolutely wonderful. He's great. And she was absolutely wonderful. She is still available for us if we have any questions. And we really appreciate all of the time and effort that she's put in so far. And while she will not be at our closing table, she will be there in spirit, and we really, really appreciate her. So that's been one snag that we've hit. The other snag that we hit is we were supposed to have the end of our due diligence period today, but we had to move it back because the appraisal wasn't going to come in until Friday. And we wanted it to be within the due diligence period, so we just moved it back to the 29th of April, which is 100% fine, and the sellers were very receptive to that, and we really appreciate it. But because the appraisal was going to take so long, then we had to move it back. So it's just one of the things that goes with home buying, I guess. The other thing that we have started doing is we've started packing. And normally there is a beautiful painting of my dog behind me, but we took all of the art off of the walls earlier today. We were going to wait until the end of the due diligence period to start packing, but since we moved it back so far, then we decided, well, we're not going to wait until a week before we close to start packing. So we just kept that date of our original end of due diligence period to start packing our stuff. And I have to say, it's very strange to see our walls completely bare. The credenza or dresser that I set my camera on is empty, and it's just so strange. We have in our kitchen around our dining room table, we have all of these pictures and they're all off the wall, and it's just very unusual to see, but we're happy that we're able to start packing. I have thought about doing a empty apartment tour, or even just an in general apartment tour. And then I also want to do an empty home tour when we get the keys to our new home and we go. I think it would be really fun to do that because I also want to show some of the home decor. So it would be kind of cool to have some of those pictures along the way of this is what it looked like when we first moved in. This is what it looked like during the transition, and this is what it looked like when we were done. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in, let me know in the comments. Also, I'll just tell you guys what we've kind of been up to. We have been working from home still, which has been very nice. We finally have a nice setup that works for us at our dining room table, and we're able to just flip-flop who uses the big monitor and who uses our laptop. I've been finishing up grad school. I have one last project to do, and then I am done. I will have my master's degree, and I am so excited. I cannot wait. My class officially ends on April 29th, and I'm hoping to have everything done and turned in maybe by the end of this week or the middle of next week, and I'm so excited. I can't believe that I'm almost done with grad school. It's so crazy to me. Sorry. Also, what we have been doing is we've been watching a lot of TV shows, and I've been doing a lot of cooking and craft projects. I've been bullet journaling. I made a welcome sign for the entryway of our home. We've been doing a lot of fun things. We've been taking a lot of walks throughout the day to just get out of the house, get some exercise, keep our spirits up. We take a dog for the walk first thing in the morning, and then we'll go for a walk before lunch, and then we'll go for a walk before dinner, and maybe even after dinner. And it's just been really helpful. And sometimes we'll just go for a drive somewhere. We're not going out around public, but we'll just go for a drive and we'll take the dog, so then we get out of the house, get some new scenery, and kind of get away from screens for a while, which has been really, really nice. We've been very fortunate that the weather has been so beautiful that we have been able to go out on walks and have our windows open and doing nice projects outside, so that's been really nice. We are a little antsy because we have so many ideas on what we want to do with our home and the landscaping in our home, so then we're just antsy and thinking, oh, how many more days is it? How long until we can start doing this? Oh, we'd love to be able to do that, but we have to wait. So only 20 more days, but who's counting, right? So I think that's about it. Those are just a few updates. If there is anything you would like me to do a video on, maybe the TV shows we've been watching or any of the projects that I've been making, just let me know in the comments. Or if you have any suggestions or any ideas, just let me know in the comments. I really appreciate any suggestions that you have or just any comments in general. And I think that's about it. If you liked this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And go do something that brings you joy today, because I know that you guys bring me joy. So have a great day and stay well. Bye!